Alright, what's going on, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome on in. Facebook, oh my god. I was on Facebook just a little bit ago. YouTube and Twitch, so hopefully everybody's doing well tonight. Sorry I had to push back the stream, not sure if anybody was waiting, but originally it was supposed to be 8 o'clock. Had some snags in the schedule. Had to start for 8:30. Not a big deal. We're going to be heading on into more of Final Fantasy X. So I was, this past week, past couple days, I was working on putting some mods in just to clean up some of the animations, some of the faces, some other things, and it ended up messing up my game pretty good. So I got rid of those, deactivated those, and right now we're still playing vanilla, HD remastered, till I could figure that out. But yeah, right now, no mods. No mods this time. But hope you're all doing well. I'm excited to continue on with the playthrough. It's one of my favorite Final Fantasy games out there, so along with Final Fantasy XI that we played on Tuesday. So. Alright, so let's continue our journey. Now, if I remember correctly, we just picked up the team, and we're ready to make our way to pick up Kamari, it looks like. That's right. Start with some cheer. There's 2 hits in a row. Jump. Ooh. Nice dodge. Bam! Take it, Kamari.
That's enough.
What's with that guy?
Kimari Ronso, of the Ronso tribe. He's learned the fiend's way of fighting.
That's not what I meant.
He's another Yuna's guardians.
Huh?
Sometimes we don't understand him either. Kamari doesn't talk much anyway. But he has protected me since I was a child.
Yeah, we got 2 AP for that. Oh, and 4 ability spears. That's Kilika, Beccanel. Can't read it yet. Yo, this area is so beautiful. Like, I think they did such a great job in the remaster here. Or the HD remaster.
A flyer! That's your department, right?
True. But, why don't we let our summoner show us what she's made of?
Here we go, Yuna.
Your first real battle. Let's see some style.
Show us what your training has taught you, Yuna.
Okay.
Sonic boom! Only 100. The good thing about it is sometimes it delays the enemy's actions. Ooh. Dodging. Oh, he did a Sonic boom. It'd be nice to get my overdrive up. It looks like you get a big boost for evading. And goodbye. Dude, I've been so into Elden Ring Night Rain. It's like I watch it on YouTube. I play it as much as I can. I got a couple mods where I can play solo and really kind of explore the map a little bit more than you really could. I don't know, it's so much better when you could explore a little bit more.
Another one of those.
But it obviously makes the game
No
a
problem.
lot easier.
Leave this one to me, huh? Say goodnight, birdie. Yeah.
So let's do some fire. Bird. 234. Now Yuna, I can't really do it. Well, I don't want to summon. Cure. Yeah, that's really all she could do. Let's use the overdrive. Yeah, once we get all the summons, I'll probably end up doing, like, changing the settings so I have a shorter animation for summoning. Alright, Yuna gets to finally move through the sphere grid. Equipment-wise, yeah, I don't need the enchanted. Oh yeah, let's go. A little boost to Magicka. Now 3% isn't a ton, but early game it tends to be. It tends to help out a bit. Alright, we're gonna bring Titus in. The one mod I think I'm gonna end up using is where all party members, regardless if they helped out in battle or not, will get experience. That way I don't have to just keep on juggling them back and forth, back and forth. Let's go Titus. What do we got here? Oh, Flea's a good one. was this? Nothing over there. There was... I don't remember... Like, there was something over here before. I don't remember if it was... maybe it's 10-2 that I was playing, but I just... Maybe it's this game. I don't know. Where am I going? I think when you come back to Besaid, you have to go over that way for something. Hello, little ones. Ooh. I guess sometimes it's good to talk to people. You give me 400 gil. Alright. Let's go. Imagine being her, though. Like, you grew up on this island, never really left it, and then all of a sudden, you're thrown into this huge pilgrimage. Well, not all of a sudden thrown into it. She knew it was coming, but that would be rough. That would be rough to take. Alright, so we're going to Kilika.
Boo.
Come to think of it, I haven't told you where we're going. First to Kilika Island. Then we change boats and head for Luca. For that, though, Yuna's gotta pray at the temple. I'll be guarding. We'll be praying for the Aurochs' victory, too, so you come along, yeah?
Great plan.
Hey, it is a great plan.
Don't look at me.
Word is, that summoner's got noble blood.
I heard she's Lord Braska's daughter.
You don't say.
Lord Braska's daughter?
I don't know who you are or where you came from.
Interesting. Yeah, let's take a look. No way, I remember what you did last time. That's funny. You're not using these. Let's go in here. Let us steer the ship.
Ooh, them's fascinating clothes you're wearing. Yeah! Filthy, filthy. These won't sell. All me name's not Awaka. Don't look like you got much money, either. I've no business with you. Out of me way.
Who do you think you are?
Awaka the 23rd, merchant extraordinaire.
Awaka the who?
Don't know me? Well, not many do. Not yet.
So I remember, I think you have to give him
But someday...
quite a bit of gil.
Say, lad, you wouldn't have a bit of gil to lend.
How much do I have? 1,700. So I think if I give him... Damn. You know what? That's fine. I'll give him 1,000. I need to get... I remember that I have to get over 10,000 to him for his prices later on, like to be ridiculously low, and him to have some pretty good weapons and armor and things like that. All right. Oh shit. I'll give him 1,000.
I guess it pays to ask. Fine seed money for the Awaka merchant empire. Much obliged, lad.
Alright, so later on should give me, or should be able to give me more of a discount. Keeper. Wait, I could do this 20 times? Oh my god, I forgot about this. Do I really have 20 of them already? I do, I got 20, I could get up to 20 potions. That's funny. Kick a suitcase, get a potion. Of course.
I'm not at liberty to talk about our plan.
Restricted area. Our operation...
Alright, so I can't go that way. How about, excuse you, Awaka. Power room.
What the heck is that?
What the heck is what?
What is this place?
The power room, like it says on the door?
Yeah, but why the big birds?
What's so strange about chocobo power?
Chocobos? Those are chocobos?
What? You've never seen a chocobo? What kind of backwater island did you come from, anyway?
Miracles and oddities were starting to become daily routine on this trip.
La 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 la.
Alright, there's Elbed Primer. Number Trace. We gotta get to Uni. He's not gonna talk. How about you? You gonna talk to me again? Yeah.
So, is Yuna's father famous or something?
She's the daughter of High Summoner Braska. You saw his statue at the temple. Lord Braska defeated Sin 10 years ago. Yuna's the heir to a great legacy.
It's tough when your father's famous.
Huh?
I guess you would know.
Waka's a bit lacking in the imagination department.
Huh?
Thanks, Lulu. I'll keep that in mind.
What?
The wind. It's nice.
Man, I can't wait to get these mods working. I can't get them going. Yeah, once I figure it out, these animations, these faces,
You're a
will
Blitzball
be
player, aren't
much,
you?
much better.
From Xanarkin, right?
You hear that from Waka?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Waka. Waka doesn't believe me at all.
But I believe you.
Huh?
I've heard in Xanarkin, there is a great stadium, all lit up, even at night.
Huh?
Great Blitzball tournaments are held there, and the stands are always full.
How do you know that?
A man named Jack told me. He was my father's guardian.
Checked. My father. His name is Jecht.
Amazing! You know, our meeting like this must be the blessing of Yevon.
Sounds like him, but it can't be him.
Why not?
My old man, he died. 10 years ago, off the coast of Xanarkin.
I'm sorry.
He went out to sea for training one day, and never came back. And no one's seen him since then.
Why, that's the day that Jecht came to Spira.
But,
It's true, I first met Jecht 10 years and 3 months ago. I remember that was the day my father left. The date fits, doesn't it?
yeah, but how would he get here?
You're here? Are you not?
That's true, Yuna. Oh, shit. Let's go. Time to fight.
harpooning him and we'll all get dragged under.
Zin is going for Kilika. We gotta distract it.
Our families are in Kilika. Forgive us, Lady Summoner.
Wait! Oh boy!
There we go. Let's rock. But first, we'll bring Lulu in. Yeah, I'm really undecided of what we're going to do with Kimahri in this playthrough. I have no clue.
How many of these things are there?
The fin, that's where they're coming from.
So what I think I could do is I could bring down these guys just to give us a better chance. Maybe bring them down to 1. I don't know if if he replaces each time they die, like replaces them, or do all 3 have to be replaced? Switch out. Yeah, I'll switch him out for Waka. Come on. There we go. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Just so she could get some kind of experience. Let her heal up, and then we'll get her out of there. Now this is a place I believe you can just sit here and farm these guys. If I kill this one, it'll spawn more, but we want to move the story along. He's gonna be, yeah, he's gonna have like very little health. I knew it. There we go. Oh, that's right, I forgot. This is our first, technically our first boss, mini-boss. I don't have much in my repertoire right now. I think I could hit it with darkness. I'll definitely do sheer. Oh, it sucks. Walker's already like really low from the last battle. Good. He's. Let's put. Yeah. This is going to be a pretty tough battle just because, like I said, we don't... What's a high potion? What's that going to do? Let's just do regular potion. Hey, Gloria Wolf. Welcome on into the chat on Twitch. Great to have you. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. If I can. Do I have any grenades I can't use? How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Really not hitting that hard. So I'll do another cheer. Last dark. Come on. There we go. So we'll get a couple misses out of them. Oh no, Blender. I better not be dead. Oh man. Pretty close. It's a good thing I got those 20 potions when I did. Bam. How long have I been streaming? Today or in general? Today, only about 40 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes, but streaming for just a few months overall. Oh, this is it. This is the worst cutscene in the game, I think. Well, one of them. All those lost souls.
When Sin attacked Xanarkand that day, I woke up in Spira. I kept hoping it would work in reverse, too.
I will defeat Sin. I must defeat Sin.
I was just fooling myself. Maybe it was that day, on the sea, under the burning sun. I started to give up hope. I was in a foreign world. I wasn't going home. This was my new reality, and I was stuck in it for good.
It's so sad, man. Okay. Bonk. Gone. Bam.
Greetings. I am the summoner Yuna. I have come from the temple in Besaid.
Oh, milady summoner!
If there is no other summoner here, please allow me to perform the sending.
Thanks, BT.
Our loved ones. We feared they would become fiends.
Please, take me to them.
We'll go see what we can do to help in town.
Huh?
Oh, shit. Before we go help, let's Let's move our sphere grid along. I remember that I have to really watch what I'm doing with the ability spheres just because early on we don't get that many. Scan, what is this? Extract. Jinx. I don't really need Jinx. Like, Kimahri's, like, in the worst spot. Because he could follow Lulu's path pretty easy. Eventually, he could get over here for steal and use. But, quite frankly, you have to get a level 1 sphere, 2 level 1 spheres to get over here. Where's Waka's? Is this Waka's? No, that's Yuna's. And that's Titus. And this side is Waka's. Okay. So the first time, yeah, I think I'm going to bring him through Waka's. Just because Waka gets a lot of strength. But also he gets a lot of accuracy, and accuracy will be really, really good to have 2 people in the party that could hit flyers, and it's really based on accuracy. Have another person use aim. We have, yeah, dark attack, so that's 2 people that could use dark. That would be really good. So yeah, let's see. There we go. Yeah, so Kimahri, I'll bring him. I don't get that for a while, do I? So I do want scan. So what I'll do is I'll bring him down. I'll bring him this way towards scan. That'll be pretty helpful to start. Then, I mean, he'll get Jinx eventually. I'm gonna have to bring him around like that, just kind of clockwise. And then once I get a level 1 sphere, I'll bring him on back over so we could start going down Waka's path. And I think I'm gonna do that instead. Because typically, I tend to... Let's see, equipment, manual. I just want to see something here. Water strike. So I did get a couple things here. Yeah, for for Kimahri, I tend to bring him down Lulu's path. And in just preparation for his fight at the end of the game. And I found that having him as a magic user, he does more damage to his solo fight. Or during his solo fight, I should say. Water strike, Bengal. So let's do that for... He doesn't have any defense yet. No other rings. Alright. We'll save there since we did a little bit of work. And we'll continue on. Wait. What do you want? We're not open. Oh, no shit. I wouldn't think you would be. Watch your step, it's not safe. Guy's already turned into alcohol. Now the best
what's a
cutscene
sending?
of this game.
Are we going somewhere?
You truly are clueless. Are you sure it's just your memory that's the problem? The dead need guidance.
Yo, Steve-O! Welcome on in, my guy. The man, the myth.
Filled with
That
grief
twitch in your
over their
heart
own
knowing
death,
that you
they
shouldn't have
refuse
eaten
to
that
face
last
their
donut.
fate.
It's Tweech.
They yearn
Peace,
to
man.
live on
That's how it goes.
and resent those
I had
still
a
alive.
tuna sandwich. That's what I had. I didn't have a donut this time.
You see, they envy the living.
I ended up having a tuna sandwich because I was
And in
lazy
time,
and I didn't want to
that
cook
envy
anything.
turns to anger, even hate.
Hope you're doing good, my guy.
Should these souls remain in Spira, they become fiends that prey on the living.
Picked up the 10 and
Sad,
10-2 bundle on sale
isn't
for
it?
$12,
The
man.
Sending
On
takes
Steam.
them
Good
to
for
the
you.
Farplane,
You
where
will
they may
not be
rest in
disappointed.
peace.
Summoners do this?
I don't want to say it was peer pressure, but hey, man, I don't know what you're talking about. Definitely the one of the best cutscenes of this game. I need the affiliate links. Yeah, man. Use my link. Out of a $12 sale on Steam, I get 13 cents that's taxed. Dude, it's, as amazing as that cutscene is, it's also extremely saddening that all these people died.
It must be tough, being a summoner.
Yuna chose her own path. She knew from the beginning what it meant. All we can do is protect her along the way, until the end.
Until the end? What's the end?
Until she defeats sin.
Oh.
I hope I did okay.
You did very well. They've reached the Farplane by now, but no tears next time.
I wished there would never be a next time.
That's
No more
so
people
bad.
being killed by sin.
Yo, Steve-O.
No more sendings
Steve-O,
for
my
Yuna.
guy. Another tuna
Everyone stood
sandwich
there
on me.
watching her.
Thank you so much
was
for
strange,
the $5
and
super
somehow
chat. Again, you didn't have to
horrifying.
do that.
I never
I
wanted to see
appreciate
it
it.
again.
As always. But definitely, next time I eat a tuna sandwich, I'll think of you, Steve-O. Maybe I'll take a picture of it for you. I'll put it on the community tab. Thank you so much. Thank you. Greatly appreciated. Oh shit, I didn't mean to run out of there. This guy says he wants to be a I'm gonna be a Blitzball when I grow up. So he's gonna get his ass kicked. I mean, I feel like I don't want you to remember me when you eat a tuna sandwich. Well, sadly that ship has sailed, and I probably will think of you the next time I eat a sandwich. Now, I do have a goldfish brain, so it'll be a while before I eat another tuna sandwich. So maybe by then I won't remember. That's funny. What was this thing? Oh, shit. I don't want to... And you can't get out of it. Damn it. I watched this thing 4 times already. Or 3 times. This will be the 3rd. 2 times accidentally back to back. And now this time because I hit the fucking button. Dude, we gotta get more people on stream for these, man. One of the most challenging things of doing like any kind of streaming is when nobody's on. And it's so hard to like just talk to myself and try to keep it interesting. So like later on, if somebody does watch, you know, like watch back the stream or watch the video later, and they're like, oh, well, yeah, maybe I'll jump on. You got to try to keep it interesting, and it's so weird talking to myself, you know. But no, I appreciate you being on, Steve-O. Oh, come on, enough. I already know how to use the sphere grid. Alright. Man, when I eat this tuna, Steve-O, in Indiana, my soul breaks a little that I'm remembered for chicken of the sea. I guess there's worse things to be remembered for,
Captain
so...
Locke is waiting for you.
Captain. I eat Captain. Captain Crunch. Alright, Waka. We're here.
Ah, there you are. Be St. Aurochs, huddle. On to the temple, where we pray for victory.
Go!
High Summoner O'Holland used to live in the Kilika temple here. Yep. Lord O'Holland was once a great blitzer, you know.
Waka.
Hmm?
Praying for victory's all good. But is this right?
Something wrong with enjoying Blitzball?
Is this really the time?
This is the only time. The players fight with all their strength. The fans cheer for their favorite team. They forget pain, suffering. Only the game matters. That's why Blitz has been around for so long. At least that's what I think.
Whatever you say.
It's not a bad point, but...
Let's play.
I mean...
And win.
To really
Right?
think about playing a game after this
Right.
happened...
Temple's beyond the jungle there.
In reality,
Let's go.
it would... Absolutely not. Saved a little kid, yo. Let me go see what you got in your house. Ooh, I'll take this. More potions. Look at Walker right on my ass. Walker. Oh, now he's like, ah, fuck you. I know what you're doing. He stopped.
What's up?
Yuna's saying she wants you with us.
Huh?
I want to ask you to be my guardian.
You know what? There's no time for jokes, yeah? He may be a Blitzball whiz kid, but up against fiends, he's a newbie.
Not a guardian, then. I just want him nearby.
What?
What? What do you mean?
Ah,
It's just that-
you know what she means. We all know.
We're all going to the temple anyway. Can't this wait till later?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have...
There's nothing to be sorry about. I'm just not really sure what's going on.
My apologies.
How wouldn't you know what's going on? Alright, so I think sphere grid wise. So we have a while for... Oh yeah, jeez. Spira, yeah, we have a while for all those. I don't think there was anything specific. I do remember, like, running around here. I'm not gonna go up there yet. That fight. I remember running around here and leveling up a bit, but I'm not gonna.
Kimari, why don't you use Lancet on it?
Use
What's
Lancet.
a lancet?
I'm not gonna do
Normally,
that here.
It's a skill that weakens, but when a Ronso uses it, that Ronso can sometimes learn Fiend's abilities.
Hey, sounds cool.
Seed cannon. Seed cannon doesn't work that well. This has a world map, or am I thinking that it's 7 and 8 where you can go out in the world and level on random mobs? Yeah, this does not have that kind of a map. It does have a map, but you can't, like, this is all you can do. You can just look at where you are. You can't even zoom in, anything like that. And that's pretty much it. So once we get the airship, you could pick locations of where you're gonna go, and you just kind of teleport there, and then you go. It's not really like 7 and 8 where you get out of the city and you have this open world and you just have random battles. It's not like that. You're out in the wilderness, or is it all in like walled area walkways? To be honest, there's a few areas. I mean, they're pretty much just like this. There are a few areas later on, like the Calmlands, that's just very wide open, and you could travel or like walk around and fight different things. Oop, almost dropped my controller. But it's very few and far between. most of the areas are kind of like tunneled like this.
Let's give them all we got.
Oh, so ice for this thing.
Freeze.
Honk. Kamari. Oh, that's right. That guy's a quick dude.
Yeah.
Actually, what I think I need to do is level up, or not level up, but get the overdrive for my summoner, or for the Valefor. Let me try to go back down this way. I don't remember. There are some areas that have some kind of like a treasure chest hidden or something.
Burn.
Burn, baby, burn. Bonk. Yeah, let's get Yuna in here just because. Not really needed yet. But you gotta take an action. Oh, we'll throw in Waka. And goodbye.
I can take care of those alone, huh? It's over.
I do love the fact that you can just switch these players, these characters in and out like it's nothing. It's so good. Oh, no. Magic. Let's move. So magical increase, nice. And evasion for her. Alright, he'll get defense. That's fine. Yep, there we go. Scout, what's that? Scout should be for Waka. Ice Strike and Sensor. Well, most stuff here is weak to fire and strong to ice. I don't want to do that just yet. So I'll leave that go. Alright. Go up this way and around. I think there was a couple other things on the other side of this map. Treasure chests. Oh no, poison. I don't think I have. I do have an antidote.
Yeah.
Now I know the bees are weak to ice. I'm gonna put Yuna in here and she could heal Titus. Right. And then Kamari. Man, he's not going to finish her off? Or that thing off?
You called? It's over.
Oof. That poison hits. Yo, poison is so different in this game than some of the others. Like, most of the other Final Fantasy games, and just games in general, when you have poison, it's a slow tick of health. This only ticks your health off when you confirm an action. And it's usually a big chunk of health, so it's kind of wild. It's a different take on poison, which is kind of cool. Nice. Yeah, this is the way I was thinking. Now, I'm pretty sure there is... what is that? That's a lightning beam.
Yeah.
I don't know, do we fight Ifrit? Or no, we get Ifrit here. That's what it is. This thing's weak to water.
Anyone thirsty?
Splash. Ooh, leveling up. Oh, shit. Nope, that's not where I want to go. Not yet. Actually, let's get Yuna. No, shit, no. We'll save Yuna for now.
Newbie here.
Sorry.
I love that. Newbie here.
You're not too bad.
You ain't
Thanks.
seen nothing yet.
Alright, let me just check something real quick here. There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, what I'm going to end up doing is bringing Yuna out with Valefor so we can build up his overdrive. Now, this should build up his overdrive pretty good. Or her overdrive, sorry. Oh shit, she's like... She has an empty overdrive gauge. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to end up doing this next couple days, I'm going to record a whole bunch of Night Rain content and just throw it up on the channel. Because I don't know, man, I love that game. I'm having so much fun with it. Ooh. You know what, let's shield, let's boost. But what I was thinking of doing, and, you know, let me know what your thoughts are too. Like Steve-O, let me know what your thoughts are on this. There's so much Elden Ring Night Rain content out there, just regular runs and stuff like that. So what I was thinking of doing is I have 2 mods that of a seamless co-op for that you could do duos on instead of doing like solo or 3 people. And then the other one is like it. What could I say? There's these whole bunch of different mods that come in that I do a little bit more damage. I take a little bit less damage. I don't take any damage from the Night Rain. It's kind of like an easy mode, but it allows you to kind of explore the area a lot more. So it really mods the game to make it a bit different. And I wanted to showcase them so that you could kind of see that all the different stuff that the game has to offer, or at least how, like, where to go to get some of the items or some of the bosses and things like that that maybe you wouldn't see on a regular playthrough. Elden Ring Explorer mode, that's perfect. That's basically what it is. It's a Night Rain kind of Explorer mode, and I think it would be cool to see something like that that's different, you know? Elden Ring Tomb Raider Edition, yo! It probably could be seen as that, for sure. Tomb Raider Edition. Oh my god. The downside to it is it does make the game very easy. And that might put some people off, but I think it'll be just different because there's so much regular content out there. Plus, on the weekends when I'm with, you know, my son and a friend of ours and we play it, we're just playing the regular unmodded version anyway, so that content will be out there eventually. So I think maybe that's what I'll do. Highlight a couple of mods that, you know, for somebody who maybe wants to play it solo, but they keep on dying or they're not really good at it or whatever the case may be, maybe they could download the same mods and enjoy the game. Because I'm having fun both ways. I wonder if there's a Lara Croft mod. Oh, there isn't. I checked. There's like 10 pages of mods right now. Obviously the game's like newer, and Lara Croft was not a part of it, I'm sorry. But Recluse, however you want to say it, she's the mage. There's several mods that strip her of all her gear. And I'm like, guys, my god, that's the first thing that you're gonna mod is that shit. But people do. Ooh, there we go. Alright, I got to... Nope. I'm gonna dismiss... Just because I don't want Valefor to die. Enemy my ass mode, and you know it worked so well, in fact, that it uninstalled itself. Oh man. Yeah, that quickly became my favorite game right now to date is Elden Ring. I can't get enough of it. And I think I'm gonna end up like the Convergence mod is amazing. And that really, honestly, that really made it 100 times better for me anyway. The first boss and then some random dude zoned in and killed me for no reason. Oh man. So you uninstalled it then? So you no longer have it? Because I was gonna say, you're definitely welcome to join us. Join us for some adventures if you're around. This should just go back to the... Oh shit, nope. Hopefully I didn't trigger him. Good. I didn't
Focus on the fight.
No worries.
Lightning, so let's do Null Shock.
Shield us from Thunderous Bane.
Thunderous Bane. Healed us. from all that bane.
Yeah.
1. He's 1 HP. You bastard. I'll switch to Titus
Make
to
way!
kick your ass.
It's over.
There we go. Endgame, but it's not installed, not the new one, just the original. I wish they could turn off the random people invading me. I could deal with dying repeatedly to a boss, but... So, that's interesting. So, you can't get invaded in Elden Ring by yourself, unless they changed it where there's an item that if you, like, use the item, it invites invasions. But if you play with, like, one other person, then it automatically includes invasions. So if you summon, like, a friend to help or whatever, invasions are enacted. But there's also NPC invasions, where the game just already has NPC invasions enabled, and it's not often. It's like, there's only a few of those. But they're more story-based. But if you were just getting invaded, like, all the time, it's not like Demon Souls or the other Souls games. If you're playing online and, like, at least Demon Souls, if you're playing online and in body form, it unlocks invasions automatically. But Elden Ring, unless you use I can't remember which item it is, but it's an item that specifically opens the world for invasions. Within the first month and a half and since, it's been a while, to be honest. Oh, okay. Yeah, and maybe you did use that item, you know, not knowing or something like that, but that's the one thing I love about the change of from Elden Ring, or from, like, Dark Souls to Elden Ring, because the Souls games, I used to hate I wanted to be online and play with friends, but then you would just get invaded constantly, and everybody was, like, so cheesy, and there was a lot of cheating going on at the time, and you would just get one shot by guys, and it would just ruin your playthrough. No shock. But with Elden Ring, like, you have to specifically request that, hey, we're going to open the world to invasion, so you could get that extra little, I guess, fight, if you will. You know what? I'm going to throw in this just for this guy. Maybe something changed. I tell you, getting your face smashed in. Tutorial guy at the beginning of the game is diabolical. Oh my god. Yeah, that's the Soldier of God.
I'm on a
Rick.
roll.
His name's Rick. Nah, the Soldier of Godric. That's funny. Yeah, the game definitely could be very, very challenging, but I think what makes the game better than any of the other Souls games is that with it being open world, you can opt to leave that area and say, you know what, I'm going to go somewhere else. I'm going to level up, get some more weapons, increase my stats. Like, you could farm up somewhere else and then come back and then kick some ass. In Dark Souls in general, you don't really have that much of an option. You pretty much have to be, like, ready. Like, right at the start, you gotta be ready. But, like, when you get to a boss, you just gotta hope to God that you did everything the right way. Nice. Ba-da-da. Manosphere. Nice. I think that's it. I think we gotta go fight this guy. I think we're pretty much ready. I don't think there's much we need to do.
Nothing to fear, the hero's here! Oh yeah!
Take that!
I'll take ice off this guy because when we fight this Ochu, it's pretty. I think it's strong to ice. All right, so Waka, we're gonna put. It sucks that he doesn't have anything else. Water Strike. Brotherhood. Wait, that unlocked. I don't think that had that many open spots. So we don't. Yep. We're pretty much ready to go.
Company, halt!
The fiend before us is Ochu, Lord of the Wood. We've had trouble with this one before. Remember, discretion is the better part of valor.
Yeah.
Standing guard.
The Ochu is no garden. We could throw 100 crusaders at it and still lose.
Well, you only need 3 of us. All right, let's do some sword play. Bam. Let's do some dark. It's immune to dark. Wonderful. Fire. There's already 1,000 damage. Poison Claw. Fuck you. Alright. Yeah, let's see. I don't know. Holy shit health. Alright, we're gonna throw in Yuna, and let's see how Valefor does here with the overdrive. Now, I'll probably kill Valefor afterwards, so I definitely could get the overdrive off. I've been kind of wanting to do another guide walkthrough of a game. I just don't know which game to do. I really enjoy doing the walkthroughs. I don't know if you guys had a chance, anybody else had a chance to watch any of them. But like, I really enjoyed Demon Souls walkthrough, and then also my Sekiro walkthrough was so much fun to do. I feel like I'm gonna die. Oh, he fell asleep, but all that means is that he's going to regenerate some health. And I might be able to... 6. Oh my god, he just got 1,000 back. Alright, I might be able to get 6. Oh, there we go. Alright, Energy Ray. Here's another Energy Ray. This should wake him up. Another 1,000. It should kill Valefor. Ah, poor Valefor. That's okay, though. Fire! Ooh. Damn! Let's do Lancet, get some health back. not much. Let's choose Titus. 200 damage. Still a ways off. I'm gonna put Yuna back in so she could do some heals here. There we go. You know what? Let's. Waka's already. Yeah, he's gonna take a good hit. Let's silence. Oof. Damn. Oh, let's take poison off him. And she should be able, she won't be able to finish him off. Walk, Kamari. Oh, Kamari, I forgot Kamari's already poisoned. And end it. End it, Lulu! Ba-bum. How? I thought we would have got more. MP Sphere. Serum Shield.
Whoa. A summoner and her guardians. Very impressive.
Sir, we should fight too.
We'll get our chance soon enough.
Young crusaders gather around. We'll beat sin into the ground.
They'll beat sin into the ground. Magic, so the heals will get stronger. Wait, what was this? Extract speed. Yeah, let me do that. Wait. Haste. Oh shit. Well, I'll get there eventually. Speed. I need extract ability is what I need. Wonder who has that. I think that's extract mana. Where's... I don't know if he has it or not. It doesn't look like he has extract ability. Maybe Waka does. What's this? Yep, extract ability. So that's coming up. That's going to be very important because I'm not going to have a lot of ability spheres kind of available
Do your
to
best,
us.
kid.
Hey!
Hey! I gotta remember to go into the one store once we're back in Kilika, because it does have an Elbeld primer that I missed. Alright, we're gonna bring Walk in for this. Hit this douche. And bam. Overkill. Getting closer to the extractability. Let's go up here. Oh wait, that's it. The right way. This way. Titus. We're gonna do. Bring Kamari over. You know, now that I think about it, I don't know if there's a way to increase the damage Lancet does. I think it just... I don't know if it's random or if it's like at a set... Maybe a set percentage. I'll tell you what, it is pretty satisfying to go through this sphere grid and, like, unlock these, like, different nodes. It's, I don't know, just enough dopamine hit. Cool. I was hoping Kimahri would actually do something there.
Oh, these stone steps have a history, you know.
Oh shit, is this the...
Yep. Lord O'Holland trained here at his peak.
Oh, I remember this fight. Shit. I might have to go back down and...
A race, huh? Think you can beat me?
Yuna, if you would.
Ready?
Hey!
Ah, huh? Hey!
Alright. We might have to go back down into the jungle, I'll tell you. Yeah, let's go back down into the jungle. Just for a little bit. Let's see. How close are we? So maybe 1 or 2 levels for Ida so I could get haste. I think that'll make the fight a lot better. Because I'll haste Lulu. So what's coming up is another plant fight, but this one's pretty rough. That's why there's a save sphere right before it. It could pretty much end us. So let's... Kimahri's turn, I'll get him in.
Miss me?
Extract speed? Yeah, why not? I'm not gonna do damage, but...
Leave that one, though.
I know, I was being strategic, Waka. Yeah, one more and I could get him over there. How much? Oh, it's just 79 AP. That's all I need. That's not too bad. Bonk. Honestly, I probably should have saved Valefor's overdrive for that fight, for this next fight. I think it's a harder fight overall. Just about 40 more, 39 more ability, AP. That's right, this is that way. Damn, I need I want those other dudes because they give more. They give more ability points. Oh, so you researched it to enhance Lassent's effectiveness, improved the Dragoon's magic stat. Lancet's damage and absorption are based on the user's magic stat. Boosting magic will increase the amount. Oh shit, Steve-O. Damn, man, that makes me want to bring him down the Lulu's path. Yo, Ellis, what's up, B? Hope you're doing well. Welcome on in to the chat.
Take it easy, huh?
I'm fine.
I think I'm gonna have to... Derek, welcome on in. I've been wondering where my guy was at, my Final Fantasy bro. We already had Steve-O in. He came in and just waiting on you, my guy. But hey, you're working. It's been crazy. I get it. Work's definitely important. B, miss you too, man. Glad to see you on here. Glad to be seen. Glad to be seen, I'll tell you. I hope you're doing well. Are you back home or are you still traveling around the country? There we go. We got haste. You're going to be in Hazleton on Sunday. Nice. New York City tonight, man. Shit. Well, enjoy New York City. I haven't been there in forever. But, yeah, if you're... Sunday I should be around, not much going on, so if you're available, get some breakfast or something. Let me know when you're in town. We're gonna switch over to Yuna. We need her to get the... Oh, shock. Ba, 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 ba. Dude, how badass would it be for Kamari to be able to lance it like 500 health, like just nuke everything. Boo-boo. Water. Let's see. I fired up the PS2 game today, and yeah, I one-shot the game. Even Inazumila one-shots the game. I think maybe I had too much time on my hands when I was younger. Yeah, you probably maxed everything out at 255, and yeah, everybody one-shots. Hey team, I've been keeping Tweech company and bought him a tuna sandwich. Yeah, you did, man. I appreciate it. Please feel free to his pool so he can also have Doritos, yep, and a Pepsi, maybe. Tuna's expensive, man. You got it. That's... Dude, you're hilarious.
Back on the field.
So good.
Booyah.
It sucks. I'd rather be watching it. This is great stuff. That magic tip from Derek Steve-O made me feel good. Cool. Cool beans. You'll get to town around 11 or 12. Cool. Yeah, I'll be around, man. Not much going on this weekend. I have just, well, Saturday, but it doesn't really matter. Saturday we have a karate demonstration we're doing for my karate school down at this one park. There's a big vendor show and stuff like that. It's like a summer kickoff thing. Kind of excited for it. Hopefully we can get more people to join my dojo. I think we're ready for this fight, man. I think we're ready. All right, here we go. Here we go. Derek tries to be good peeps.
Everyone,
don't lie
quick,
to him, man.
sin
You don't
small.
try. No, I'm kidding. You're good peeps, man. Oh shit. Okay, I'm not gonna do anything just yet. Let's do Titus, because we want haste on Lulu. So if I remember correctly, we need to, we're gonna have to kill these things, or at least let's lance at this. Let's see if we can even damage anything from that. Not much there. Can I lance it? Plus, what's that? Water? Oh, it absorbs water. Absorbs water, so never use water. I don't plan on it. So it looks like, the only thing that can do regular damage is fire. I don't know if he respawns those tentacle things, but I suppose we're gonna find out. Maybe I'll just smack it. 71. Like no damage. It's gonna explode. Damn! Oh no, Venom. Should be weak to fire. Let's use your elemental reels. If I could get fire, it would be great. Fire. Light. Fire. Fire! Perfect. Should do a little bit more damage. 632. Not bad. Not bad. Ooh, I took a hit there. Alright, let's get Yuna in here. And she can kill my guy here. Water. That's weird, this thing casts water, so I'm all tied. That should be it. Plantoid goes down. I tell you what, that haste idea was really, really good. Had to get haste on Lulu so she could just have a couple more turns casting fire. GG's.
Yeesh.
Sorry about that. Hope to break you in a little slower.
Being a guardian's tiring.
You handle yourself pretty well. You got talent.
Hey.
What are you drinking? Just iced tea, peach tea.
Spawn anyway?
Nothing,
Fiends,
nothing amazing
they fall
for
from
tonight.
Sin's body and are left behind in its wake.
Saturday night,
Leave him
though.
alone and Sin comes back for him.
Our
You gotta
Saturday
be
night
quick.
stream.
That
I have
moment
some
when
Sam
Waka told
Adams
me I
Summer
had
Ale,
talent
man,
in
waiting
battle.
for me.
I think that was when I started seriously considering becoming a guardian.
Your mom makes the best iced tea. She does. She does. Too bad this is just store-bought Turkey Hill peach tea. There we go. If I can make it, I'll bring some citron. No, 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 no. Nope. Oh, God. I'll never do that shit. That shit again, man. That was a terrible evening. I like how when that evening when I downed that big I don't know, I didn't down the bottle. I mean, I know I took a big swig of it. But when the mayor, well, he wasn't the mayor at the time, but when the mayor was at our house for that party, and he had to stick his finger down my throat to so I could puke up the citron, and I sat there chewing on his fingers, and he was like, "Jeffy, stop biting me." Like, yeah, my bad. Good Lord, that was a night. We've all been there. Yeah, I guess at some point. You have to take your lessons. You gotta learn your lessons sometime. And I learned my lesson that night, never to drink that much again. And I didn't. I don't think I ever drank that much again. That was my first and my only hangover, I believe. Now, I felt like, nights in college where we'd be, partying and stuff, and the next morning you'd feel it a little bit, but there was nothing like that. I was laying in bed the next day.
So,
just pounding water and Gatorade
too.
And stuff just because
Just a few. It's a big deal when one shows up.
I was so dehydrated.
Hey, since when have you believed me about Xanarkin anyway?
I've been thinking. Maybe people sin gets to don't die.
I was always in control. Well, that's up for debate.
Like 1,000 years through time. And then one day,
I always got to a point where I was
amazing.
Like very
amazing.
Feeling very good.
You
feeling
make
numb.
Up one theory after another.
Ever since that night, I never went overboard. I never went the additional mile to where because that night I blacked out.
Sin crushed him.
That
and
night
left
I
him on
definitely
the
blacked
Jose
out.
shore. Your brother won't just pop. Oh, and one more thing. No matter how much you want it, no one can take Chapu's place. No one can replace Sir Jekt, for that matter. And there's no replacement for Lord Braska, either. It's pointless to think about it. And sad.
I could never be what Chapu was. Well, stuff happens. Best not to worry.
Waka, Lulu, and Waka's brother, Chapu. Something had happened between them a long time ago. I was sure of it. Well, whatever it was none of my business, that's for sure. Best not to go there.
One second. There we go. Oh, we're in another temple. It's tough, and I imagine it's even harder. But I think everyone needs to understand their limit, and there really isn't a way other than crossing it once. You're the best man, longest, deepest, most memorable friendship of my life. Love over Citron, man. Hey, absolutely, man. Yeah, I mean, we grew up together. And I feel the same, man. I'm glad to have you on. I know you don't get a lot of time, and you're a busy dude, saving the world, right? And you don't get a lot of time, but when you're on, it makes me feel good when you get the time. And yeah, we'll definitely make time this weekend. We'll get together. We'll do something Sunday, as long as you're free. Apparently, so I fed my dog this evening, and my puppy eats so fast, like he just like scarfs everything down. He doesn't even like chew the food. So we typically have to mash it up.
You here to pray for victory too?
And today I didn't mash it up fairly enough, I guess. And he started. My wife just texted me that he started throwing it up.
Then why are you here?
We've been praying
big
for some
chunks of kibble are coming out. I'm like,
what's your
man.
goal this
He just
time?
like inhales
You
it.
gonna do your best again?
I guess I need to
It's too
smash
bad
it
your
up.
best
some
isn't
more.
good enough. Why even bother showing up? This time, we play to win. Ooh, play away. Just remember, even kids can play, boys.
See you in the finals.
Love you, brother. I do more rewriting
You know that, team?
agreements and sending emails than anything else.
They're as
but
bad as my
really
old
sweet of
man.
you to say. Yeah, but they're fantastic
Sir Jet was
emails.
a kind and gentle man.
Well, not my Jet.
That's the shit, man.
Even 10 years after he left. Just thinking about my old man got me angry. But maybe that was
Elden
just
Ring
my
is
way of
seriously
keeping
kicking
him.
my ass. We gotta jump on again. We gotta
Nah.
play. We gotta play again. So if you're next time you're able to play, just let me know and we'll do it. It comes delivered. Elden Ring hands me my ass so bad it comes delivered by Amazon. Steve-O. Steve-O just made me spit water all over the floor. Steve-O has that effect, man. He has such an awesome sense of humor. It's like perfect. And it gets you, man. If you're not ready for it. I have jokes for days like rolls from Pillsbury. Like rolls from the Doughboy. Oh, speaking of, the one time during Halloween, this is many, many years ago, my son was young, was real little, and he wanted to go as a Ghostbuster. So we bought him all the stuff, bought him the gear, and what sucked was the Halloween costume from, like, I don't know, 2000 and... I don't know what year it was that he went as maybe 2016, 17. And it just had a blow up. It was like a blow up backpack and gun. And I'm like, fuck, we're not doing that crap. So I went to my mom's house and I found my old proton pack from like the 80s. Like when it was plastic and it had like the gun, had the tube, had like the sound effects, and I cleaned it all up. I went on eBay and I actually bought, it was like $1 or something, the stickers to go on the back of it because they were all worn off, and I put the stickers on there made it look nice and neat. I went to Lowe's because the tube that goes from the pack to the gun was like dry rotted, so I went to Lowe's and I bought like the tubing for like plumbing, like real like loose stuff, and I connected it and put it on for him so he could use it. And dude, it was great. It was great. And the reason why I'm saying this is because my costume was the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. So I bought one of those big blow-up costumes, and I'm walking around Manoi City, the area that we were going, and doing some trick-or-treating. And I'm just like walking around, like I couldn't see out of the fucking thing. I tripped like a dozen times trying to step up on curbs. I'm falling. I'm trying to get up in this big fat suit, basically. But it's just that air-blown suit, so it wasn't too bad. It was nice, actually, because as it was getting a little bit warmer, I had this fan blowing right on my ass, so it kept things a little nice and dry. But kids would run up to me, and they're like, "Dude, are you the Pillsbury Doughboy?" They had no idea who I was, and I'm like, "No, I'm the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man." And they're like, "What's that?" I'm like, "You gotta get better parents. Go watch Ghostbusters." They had no idea. They thought I was Pillsbury Doughboy. Some other kid thought I was the Michelin Man. I'm like, fuck, you guys gotta get a life, you little shits. Go watch Ghostbusters and enjoy life. Stop what you're doing. But when you said Pillsbury, that's what reminded me of that. It's so good. Man, now that my son's 16, I really miss those days.
Please.
It goes fast. It goes way too fast.
Lord O'Holland.
There is no Dana, only Zool. Yep. That's still one of the best movies of all time. When it comes on, we'll watch it again. Like even nowadays, we'll still keep it on.
My name is Yuna. From
It's
the
on
Isle
enough
of
that you don't
Besaid.
have to like search for it and try to watch it. It's just always on. It
So,
seems.
you're High
It's on
Summer
some
Nebraska's daughter. That's quite a name to live up to.
channel. Yo, tell me this lady doesn't have like the best outfit.
And all these people are your guardians?
Lulu's alright, but
My, what a
man,
rabble.
this lady comes out and she's
As I
like wearing
recall,
almost
Lord
nothing.
Braska had only 2 guardians.
Too bad her
Quality
teeth are all
over
janked up,
quantity,
huh?
my dear.
You'd think the
Whatever
HD
were you
remaster would be able to
thinking?
do something with that.
I have need of only 1 guardian. Right, Bartello?
My brother would like her shoes. Oh my god!
I only have as many guardians as there are
Holy
people I
shit,
can
that
trust.
memory, dude.
I trust them all with my life. To have so many guardians
I remember that.
is a
Me and
joy
you,
and an
me
honor.
and you were talking.
Even
I
more
don't remember
so
where it was,
than
but
being
we
my
were
father's
talking
daughter.
about,
Of course,
you know,
I would never
those
think
types
of
of things
questioning
with.
your ways either.
And he's like, and he brings up
So,
the shoes. I
Lady
remember
Donna,
that.
I ask
Kind of,
of
it's
you,
a little foggy,
please
but I
leave
do
us in
remember him
peace.
going, "Damn, and look at those
You do what
shoes,"
you
and I'm
want,
like,
Bartello, we're leaving.
"What?" I remember losing it with you. Yeah, I forget.
A guardian is someone
I remember
someone
that
can rely
that in
on.
my head that
Someone she
conversation.
can
I can't
trust
remember
with
what
her
we were
life. I wondered, did Yuna feel that way about me?
doing. Man, we're
What's
missing
she
a lot of cool
smiling
dialogue.
about?
It was a Dreamcast game. Was it Dreamcast? They were sexy ass shoes. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, for the time though, was yeah, what the hell? Was it a fighting game? Was it something like Streets of Rage or something like that? Or maybe it was, well, if you said Dreamcast, yeah, I can't remember at all. That is good. Time, let's go. It was a fighting game of some sort.
The faith is below. Let's do it.
The faith?
But first, the Cloister of Trials. Kamari, Waka, ready?
Strength, everyone.
He kept picking the character because of her shoes.
No.
Yeah, I don't remember the fighting game, but
Hey, what
it had to be. If it was
You're not a
Dreamcast, maybe it
guardian
was
yet.
like Fatal Fury or something like that.
We'll be back as soon as we can.
I don't
okay?
Oh, sure. Soon. Like tomorrow soon, I bet.
I've always been a Street Fighter fan, and Mortal Kombat, of course. But I'll tell you, they really, in like the newer versions of Street Fighter, they really objectified like Chun-Li and like all the female characters, like they always do. But my goodness, it's like borderline inappropriate, and sometimes I don't even want to pick them to use them as characters, just in case somebody walks in. You were like professional level Street Fighter 2. Almost. I mean, we used to do those tournaments at the arcade and stuff.
Hey, I'm not a
I used to do
guardian,
pretty
so
good.
I'm
I
not
never
supposed to
won
go
any
in,
of the
right?
tournaments, but I used to do pretty good in them.
Not a guardian.
It was
Hey,
who was with me a lot doing those tournaments? Maybe it was my friend Charlie or Jay. I can't remember.
Go! Hey,
But
what's the big idea?
we would go into the Boardwalk Boulevard tournaments.
Huh? This is bad. Really bad.
Uh-oh. It's not bad. This is awesome. This is one of the best summons ever. I mean, he's not super strong in this one, in this game, but
Only guardians allowed.
I love him.
And I'm sure no guardian.
Ifrit. So I always call this guy Ifrit, but
Well,
I learned later
guess it's
on
too
that
late now.
it's Ifrit, pronounced a little bit differently with a little bit of a accent on the last I. But I always called it, since I grew up with the games, the Final Fantasy games, I always called it Ifrit. So starting off, let's go to the entrance and take the burning Kilika sphere. So I am using a bit of a walkthrough just because there's important things that you can miss, and I just don't want to miss them. It's very important to the end of the game. Take this back out to completely... Yeah, let's take it back out. There's that guy. And the sphere. The goddamn combinations, I couldn't even land a strike. I know, I know. I loved the, like, in the original Street Fighter 2, you didn't have, like, the combinations that you do now, but I would always love to do, like, a jump kick, do a landing uppercut into the Hadouken, like, jumping uppercut that hits you, like, 3 times, and I'd always use Ken, because his uppercut, like, went a little bit further, and it would hit you 3 times, so, like, if I would hit you, I would hit you with the jump kick, land, uppercut, and then go, Hadouken, and be like, bam, 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 bam. And it would be like 5 to 6 hits every time, and it was so good. And then while you're down, I would do the spinning helicopter kick, so when you got up, you would get up in the middle of the kick and get hit on both sides, so it'd be like, teet, 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 teet. It was so funny. So good. It was so frustrating, there was nothing I could do. Yeah. Sometimes there wasn't, but every now and then, man. I always struggled when you played as Vega, that dude with the claw. You seemed to kick my ass with Vega a little bit. So you remove the flaming, so take it out and place it on one of the recesses. Wait, what? Recess of the back. Oh, so I can't... So I gotta take this out again. can't touch it until you remove the flaming Kilika sphere. So take it out and place it to one of the recesses on the side wall. Guess it doesn't matter which one. Alright. And touch the glyph. Oh, this one always, yeah, I'm glad I'm reading this because this one always confused me, and I think this is the one I missed the most times. If I didn't get this one right, I would always miss the destructive sphere. Alright, take it back to the previous room and insert one of the recesses on this side of this. Alright, there's that. Step on the switch in the east wall. To this room. Oh, there it is. Take the glyph sphere out of the pedestal. Always wonderful to watch you and catch up. See you on Sunday, man. Yep, see you on Sunday. Yeah, text me tomorrow. That would be good. Yeah, and have a good weekend, man. Have a good night. Thanks for jumping on, man. Always love to have you on. This is where it used to be. In order to go out. Thanks, man. Love to see you. Peace. Oh, there's the destructive sphere. This step will rise. Ignore that for now. Go back to the previous room and grab the Kilika sphere out of either side of the recesses. Insert the sphere into the pedestal, then push the pedestal onto the switch. So I'm going to leave that for now. I'm going to grab one of these. And insert. Switch. Just one of these or both? I guess just one. Come over here, push this onto the switch. I think it said to do that, right? What? Come on. Pedestal into a switch, bring a pedestal into this room. Portion of. Now go down and retrieve the Kilika sphere that used to be in the pedestal from the wall. Into the door at the back of the room. So this will go to the back of the room. Damn. Back of the room because but don't. But it won't open yet. Go back and grab the destruction sphere and insert into the recess. Yeah, now, like I said, normally, if I was playing this and not really caring about these trials, I would just try to figure it out on my own. But I don't want to miss anything. I know it's so important for Yuna. or drop down. There we go. Red armlet. Nice. What is the red armlet? I think... Is that for... No, that's not for her. That's for Lulu. No? Red armlet's for Kamar. Oh yeah, this is the Fire, Ice, and Lightning Ward. That's a really good one. Grab the treasure. Shields him. Go back to the doorway at the back that should still be flaming and remove. You can now head through upstairs to finish the cloister. And I take the sphere with me. Nice.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
It was Donna and that big musclehead man.
Yuna will be the one to suffer the consequences.
What consequences?
She could be excommunicated.
Time for some Ritz crackers, man. Some of my favorite crackers out there. I love Ritz, and they're so good.
Just wait.
So what?
The faith, remember?
Oh yeah.
The faith are people. Yevon took their souls, willingly given from their still living bodies.
Huh?
Now they live forever, trapped. But when a summoner beckons, the souls of the faith, that's what we call an Aeon.
All that in this room? So what's Yuna doing in there?
Praying.
She prays with all her heart for a way to defeat sin.
The chamber beyond is a
What? Even Guardians?
It's taboo.
Oh. There was something I didn't tell anyone else that day. That song we heard there, in the temple, I knew it from my childhood. It was proof that Spira and Xanarkin were connected. Somehow. At least to me it was. Maybe that's why suddenly, I felt like I just wanted to go home. I tried to say something to tell them, but the words wouldn't come.
I love how, even though we're going through this right now with the party, it's still, like, they still connect Titus with his past and Xanarkin, and still bring that to the forefront for a little bit here, because he's, like, still at this point, at least mentally, it seems like he's kind of going back and forth, like, yeah, I gotta help you and I gotta help these people, but still, if there's a chance for me to get the fuck home, I'm going. You know? So he's like a little, it seems like he's a bit conflicted, and I love that. I love that part of the storytelling with him.
I thought I had put my feelings for Xanarkin behind me.
Here we go. That's funny.
But they were there, and they grew inside me bigger and bigger, till I was just about ready to burst.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
What do you want to do?
To scream real loud.
That's ridiculous. Alright, so... Aeons. There he is, there's our boy! Ifrit. Ifrit. He definitely would have been a good one. I know you could skip that fight altogether, the fight that was in the middle with the Ochu. You could fight him later on after you get Ifrit. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna do Null Shock. It would have made that fight so much easier too, but it wasn't that bad. We did fine. Jacob Allen, welcome back, man. Thanks again for the Sekiro walkthrough. I just made it past Owl, and he's by far the hardest. So, is it Owl at the top of Ashina Castle, or in the Harada Estates? Because there is two of them, and I think that one of them, top of the castle. So, yeah, top of the well, Harada Estates was the hardest for me. But, yeah, top of the castle, man. Dude, he is relentless, isn't he? Like, he just comes at you. I do apologize if I let the cat out of the bag. Spoiler alert. But if you're going through the walkthrough, I think I put that disclaimer there that you're gonna have spoilers. Probably died less than 20 times so far, and he's about half of those. Yeah, dude. I'm with you. My first time fighting him, Genichiro was the hardest for me up to that point, and then, yeah, when you come back and it's time to fight Father, fuck, man. Titus is the Final Fantasy version of Ash from Evil Dead. Like, I don't care about your lingo, your whatever. I want to go back home. Now pronto. Yeah. Man, it's been so long since I've seen Evil Dead. All good. You saw the thumbnails. Yeah. Nah. That was the other thing. When I was putting that walkthrough together, I debated about putting certain things in thumbnails, but I was like, well, if somebody's looking up the walkthrough specifically, they kind of made that choice that there's going to be spoilers. So, plus, it was such a good thumbnail. There's some good thumbnails in there. I really worked hard on those thumbnails, by the way. I really tried to capture the essence of the game. Petey Moreland, what's going on? Welcome on into the chat. Speaking of Sekiro, does anybody know if Butterfly is bad or being fooled by Owl? Definitely put the disc. Yeah, so originally she was, I don't want to say good, but she definitely wasn't evil, right? She wanted the same thing that Genichiro wanted, to protect the land. Oh, what am I doing? I'm not paying attention.
Just thought I...
Hey, that one...
But she definitely got fooled by Owl. Without a doubt. Kamari, I should get you in here, Kamari, because you need to... Oh wait, I do have... Who has extract ability? Waka does. Yeah, we gotta do an extract ability. Petey, so did you go through the walkthrough as well? I would assume so. If you said definitely, I put the disclaimer in the walkthrough. Two ability spheres, that's what we need. Titus, coming up here, more accuracy. Very good. Yuna has some agility. Sweet. We're almost back to Kilika, and then we get to go through Luca, or go to Luca. Luca's area is pretty long, and I don't know if I'll be able to finish that section today. I did want to get through... Honestly, I did want to get through Luca and get through the Blitzball tournament, but I think that's going to be a long time. That might have to wait till next round. Hi Tweech, Secure walkthrough brought me here. I tried to play the game as a good guy, so I wasn't sure if killing butterfly is good. You're up to the folding screen monkeys. I don't use the walkthrough for bosses. I figured them out myself, but I use them to know where to go so I don't miss anything. They're very... oh, awesome. No, I appreciate you you jumping on and, you know, finding us over on Twitch. I do appreciate that. And, yeah, and that's what I said, like, even with the walkthrough, like, use them at your discretion. If you... and I think I even say that in there. Try the bosses yourself as much as possible, and then utilize that walkthrough if you're really struggling. Or you could just, like I said, you could just watch it and try to get an idea of what to do and then just kick some ass. But that's what I did. I used a part of a walkthrough for some fights, but not all of them. Like, I tried the whole game myself, and there were times where I was like, fuck, I don't know what's going on. My Ganitro is like nothing I have seen. Is he different? So, one thing I noticed when fighting some of the bosses, not just Genichiro, but some of the bosses, depending on your distance, so they have a certain attack, like a certain number of attacks that they kind of pick from when you're close by, when you're at medium distance, and when you're further. So if you stay like further away from enemies, they have a different moveset. So a lot of times in my walkthrough, when I was like watching it again, I'm like, man, he didn't really do this too much or that often. But if you're staying close by, they have a little different, you know, pocket or a tool chest to pull some different things from. It is slow. I chip away at him, keep my distance. He is very aggressive, yep. Mostly dodging out of danger and then back and forth really quick, yeah. A lot of pacing back and forth. Yeah, and that's how it goes at first. For sure. Like, you're gonna try to play it like... maybe like a Souls game. where you're going to try to move and dodge and maybe like do the hit and run tactic sometimes. And that's, hey, as long as you beat them, there's no right and wrong way. But like you said, it might be a little bit slower. And then once you get like some of the moves down and stuff, you could get right in there and kick some ass. But Phase 2 is in your face. Oh, for sure. Phase 2 is one of the worst. No doubt about it, sir. Yeah, I'll buy a couple of these. These are only 150. So I don't do anything for that. Waka needs 1. Yuna and... I'll do Poison Ward. Let me sell some shit I don't need. Alright, so I don't want to sell the long sword. Oh yeah, I could sell that. Buckler. Jacob, spoilers in this game doesn't matter to me. To be honest, your walkthrough made the game fun to me. I quit for months on my first try. Well, hey, I appreciate that. And I'm glad we're doing it together in some form or another. That's one game I would have loved. Oh, dude, there is a mod for Sekiro that I want to get that it includes co-op. And I think that would be so much fun. So much fun. Let's see, Buckler. I'll keep that for now. Get rid of the staff. Water strike. These are dumb, because I'm not going to strike with that. Bangle, Scout, Dark Touch. Oof. Steve-O sells some stuff. Unit comes back. Staff missing. Titus has a sparkling Blitzball sitting next to him. Yeah. That's funny. Mainly because I kept getting lost and the learning curve was so hard. Jacob, it is... That's what drew me to that game so much. Like, it wasn't your typical Souls game. In fact, that was my first introduction to FromSoft. That was my first introduction. I didn't play any Souls game whatsoever. I bought Sekiro because I'm a huge samurai, ninja, shinobi fan. And I did talk about this in a video. I don't know if it was my walkthrough or not, but I was so ready for Ghost of Tsushima. I saw the videos of it. I wanted that game so bad, but it was coming out. It kept on getting delayed, and it was coming out like a year later. But Sekiro dropped, and I didn't know anything about Sekiro. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll just get Sekiro to kind of hold me over until Ghost of Tsushima comes out. And I was the same way, Jacob. At first, it was so hard to me because I just went in and I started whacking away, and I was like, that's not what you do. I died walking out of, like, right where you get Kasabimaru, and you walk out into, from Lord Kuro, and it's like the tutorial portion of the game, the very first enemy where your health is like that, and it's like trying to teach you how to deflect, or how to backstab, and I walk up and I go to swing, I hit him once, the dude turned around, the basic enemy killed me once, and I died immediately, and I'm like, what the fuck? So, it took me a while. I quit the game as well. I said, dude, this is too hard. I looked up, I was looking in settings to see if there were easy, like, is there an easy setting? And there isn't. There's no settings to the game. And I go, I just can't enjoy this. So, I gave up on it for a little while. Maybe 2 months, I want to say. And then I decided to play it again. I said, you know what, let me give it a try and really go at it. And once I started to get the combat and not running away as much. Some enemies I did, like I would do the hit and run tactic, and you know, you do what you do. But then I started to get it, and I'm like, holy fuck, this combat. It's so tight. It's the tightest combat I've ever played. And I loved it. Fell in love with it. And very long story short, I have well over 1,000 hours into the game. Both combined in my PlayStation 4 when I got it, PlayStation 5, and Steam. I love the game. Absolutely love it. Still haven't beat Ghost of Tsushima. I beat it once, and then that was it. Not that I didn't like it. I just... To be honest with you, Sekiro combat kind of ruined Ghost of Tsushima for me. Now, I enjoyed Ghost of Tsushima. And me and one of my friends, that he comes on and plays Elden Ring with us, we talk about this from time to time. Unfortunately for me,
Off to Luca at last.
Sekiro ruined that game.
The matches start soon as we get there.
I would have
rest
loved
up on the way, yeah?
Ghost of Tsushima even more. I mean, I enjoyed it. I played through it. I did everything. I didn't platinum. I decided not to do the platinum, but I completed the game, and I did like the story. I liked the combat, but I only played it once. PD, figured something out. Doesn't well with me. They say the game gets harder after you kill a boss, but I run the loop you advised, killing the rats. After Genichiro, I did not upgrade my weapon, and the rifle guy takes 2 hits to kill now. It used to be 1. I think the game doesn't get harder. I think you get nervous. Yeah, I don't... During the game, I don't think things increase after you kill a boss. But, yeah, different parts of the game, it does get harder. As long as you're doing your upgrades and your, you know, the different skill trees. As long as you're doing those, especially the passives. I think you get nerfed. So if you get... Well, you don't really get nerfed, but if you don't keep up with the passives, and if you don't do the mini-bosses to get your charms to increase your vitality and everything, you essentially make the game harder. So maybe that's what's meant. So you could pass up all the mini-bosses, just about all the mini-bosses. There are some that are behind a wall and a fog wall that you have to beat, like the Chained Ogre. Something to do with the time of day. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what you mean. Yep, you are correct. My bad. Yeah, when the day changes, the enemies do get harder, but by that time, especially if you followed the walkthrough, you're going to be more than strong enough. But yeah, when you go from morning to midday, the enemies do get a percentage tougher. So they hit a little bit harder, they have a little bit more health, but they also give a lot more experience points, and so on and so forth. And when you get to night, which is at Endgame, yeah, things do hit hard, but by that time, you should have all your passives, all your prosthetic tools almost maxed out, and you should be good. But my biggest point with Sekiro, never pass up mini-bosses. If you pass up the mini-bosses, you will make the game even harder. Like, substantially harder. Learn to fight them, learn to beat them. All that fun stuff. Have you tried Rise of the Ronin? I did, and I was quite disappointed with Rise of the Ronin. I got so bored with it.
They ask a fortune for... Me business is in shambles.
It had a good story at first, but then I gotta admit, it was trying to be another version of Ghost of Tsushima, but like if Ghost of Tsushima was, if you purchased it off of Temu. You know, it wasn't good. I'm sorry to say. I was very disappointed in it.
I'll make it up to you.
So I gave him 2,000 so far. So I still owe him 8. Well, 8,000 plus 1 gil. Haven't bought it, but that's what I thought. Yeah, and here, the other part of that is it's only my opinion. One thing I learned in my years of gaming, and I kind of learned this, you know,
it might not
a
mean
little
much,
too
but
recently than I'd really like to admit. Form opinions for yourself. Like if you really want to try that game, try it. Like and especially if you have the expendable income, buy the game, try it. Especially if it's on Steam, you could give a good hour and a half before you could you have 2 hours to return the game, and get your money back. But what I would do is I would look and listen to feedback and reviews and all these kinds of things, and I would let them influence me so much that, case in point, most recently I did a Souls binge. So all the Souls games I played through, Demon Souls all the way up, and now we're finishing up with Elden Ring. I never played Dark Souls 2 because people told me how bad it was, and that's what you see all over the internet, is how bad Dark Souls 2 is. Well, I played it for this Souls binge. I fucking loved the game.
What y'all talking about?
I loved it. And I was so mad that I did that. I was so mad that I was like, dude,
I remember him.
I listened
Guy
to
from
other
Kilika.
people's opinions,
Huh?
and I let them
You know,
kind of
one of the Besaid Aurochs
form my
said
own
something
without
about
even
winning
trying
the
it,
cup.
and I was
Oh,
mad.
right. You're
Same thing
that
happened when
idiot.
Dark Souls 1 came
Don't call
out
him
originally, back in the day for
But
the
he is an idiot.
PlayStation 3.
They don't got what it
I was
takes
working
to
as a
win the
manager
cup.
in
Well, they do now that
Best Buy.
I'm here.
and
Yes,
a lot of
they will win.
the workers and
He used
friends
to
and
be the
stuff and
star player of the
coworkers,
Xanarkand
they
Apes.
bought the game and they're like, dude, it's so hard. There's no easy settings.
Yeah,
there's
as
no
if
story
anyone
settings.
lived
You just
in
go
those
in
ruins.
and if you just keep on
ruins.
dying.
There's a
It was
big
so
city
people
there.
had a
There
tough time.
is.
Obviously, it's a Souls game. It's hard. And this is before they had the reputation. And
I
didn't buy it because
got
of that.
too
I'm like,
close
well,
to
I'm gonna
sin
enjoy the
and-
game.
There
Never
is
bought
a
it.
city, really.
Like I said, Sekiro came out, played that,
Right,
and then
whatever
went
your
back and I started
ladyship
playing the
says.
other Souls game after Sekiro. So Sekiro came out in 2019. That's when I started my Souls journeys. I know it's a long way to say you should give it a try if you like those kind of games, Jacob.
What's
Give
wrong?
it a shot.
You seemed...
They were
2
being
hours to
rude,
return the game. Find
and
out that when you log in, you
I
have
do
2
believe
hours
your
of
Xanarkand
updates
exists.
to download.
I really do, you know?
Gotcha, bitch.
How come?
That's so true, though.
Sir Jecht used to always tell me stories.
That's definitely
be
true
great
if
to
you
see you
tried to
home
do that
someday.
with Final Fantasy XI on
I'd
Steam.
love to
Don't
go
do
there.
that. There's at least 20 hours of
Yeah.
updates.
So, Yuna, want to come over to my place? Right. Sure. As if I had a place to show her.
Oh shit, is this where I gotta do... Hold on, let me see really quick. I just don't want to mess this part up either. Alright, Owaka. There is another one on here. But I think this is where I get the Jek shot or whatever it's called. Sweet, ranked up in Albed. Mine started with Elden Ring, and I wanted another Souls game when I bought Sekiro. Now I want Wukong, but I thought I could give Sekiro another try, and I found your videos. Nice. Yeah, and hey, we all get, get exposed to the Souls games in all different ways, and Elden Ring is a great one to start, but it also is a little deceiving when you go from Elden Ring to Dark Souls. They are completely different, of course. But, dude, Wukong is awesome. I did enjoy it. I still didn't finish it, but it was a bit too easy for me and repetitive, where you just kind of button smash the same button over and over again. But other than that, like, it's a good game. Very graphically, it's very pleasing graphically, I should say. I remember having to download the game overnight and into the next day in hopes nobody called me to kick me off the game. Yeah, because you'd be on dial-up. You'd have that, oh my god, I remember that. Shit, I bet you this is. Jack Shot minigame. Can I save this? I'm going to save this beforehand. And if I don't do it, I'm going to reload. Because the Jack Shot is so important. There we go. Alright. Wait, what? It's not letting me do it. Maybe I have to do that later. I don't know. Talking about dial-up is like speaking in Latin. I think that your subs actually just dropped, and YouTube may copyright strike the channel just for talking about it. I know, seriously.
Well,
it's best when I talk to my son about these things. Oh, he bought me a shirt for Father's Day.
He's bound to know someone in Luca.
I don't think I have it.
You could always join a Blitz team.
It says, "Be patient with me."
It's better
I'm
than
from
just
the
leaving him
1900s.
What? Just
It's a great
leaving
shirt.
him in Luca?
What do you want me to do?
So is Sekiro the hardest
wants
Souls
to
game,
make
like
him a
everyone
guardian.
says?
Oh yeah, jeez.
Yeah,
It's that too,
I
eh?
think so. Well,
And whose
technically,
fault is
it's not a
that?
Souls game.
Not mine.
It's a FromSoft game, but Souls obviously is
It is
different
mine,
with
huh?
how you build your character and how you build your have a build. Like Sekiro, you're just Sekiro. But it's definitely, in my opinion, if it's your very first playthrough of any of the games, Sekiro is the hardest. Now, subsequent playthroughs, I think Sekiro gets exponentially easier. And I guess, like, to that point, some the other games do too. But after Sekiro, my first Souls game was Demon Souls on PS5. And Demon Souls was tough. But once you got the hang of that game, I think when I played through Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 for the first time, those games were much, much easier because I played through Demon Souls. And then Elden Ring was kind of its own beast, but it was nowhere near as hard as the others. I think out of all of them, Elden Ring is probably the easiest of all three. Or all four, I should. Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3.
Why do you
just
think she
because
wants to
you have
make
the
him a guardian
ability
anyway?
to go somewhere
Because
else,
he's
level
Sir
up.
Jack's son.
All right.
You could spend
Wait,
time just
you sure
farming
about that?
runes and
He's really
leveling
Sir
your
Jack's son.
character.
It's hard to say, but
You
Yuna
can't really do
seems
that
to
in
believe
anything
so.
else, I guess.
Okay.
Steve-O, my dad
Okay.
is older than
Okay.
Google.
That's
my
all
dad
you have to
predates
say?
the internet. My dad's
Well,
first
yeah,
MMO.
I mean,
people died.
He's got to
of
decide for
cholera.
himself, yeah? Well,
Oh,
him and
Christ.
Yuna, I guess.
So all
You're
are
right,
true.
for once.
I must say,
I
all are
wonder which
true.
is best.
I remember when the internet was just starting out. That's how old I am. The only thing you could do is post to message boards. Like, there wasn't much you could really do on the internet back then, but I remember that. I remember... I don't remember when Google came out, but I do remember... You know, I used to use What was my search engine? There were so many search engines at the time, and I favored one out of them all because you could. It was. Yeah, what was it? It wasn't even. It was before Yahoo even and all that stuff. Yeah, it was before Ask Jeeves, or maybe around the same time as Ask Jeeves. Have you played the Elden Ring DLC? Yes, I have. Many, many times. Because levels don't matter. Yep, levels don't matter there. Yeah, you have to get the shards and stuff. The shadow fragments. I love the DLC for Elden Ring. So, Sekiro was my #1 game out of the FromSoft games, then Elden Ring. Then the DLC came out, and I loved the DLC so much because my main build on Elden Ring is a Faith build, and there were so many amazing things in the DLC for Faith. It just put my character so much stronger than he ever was, and I loved it. So that put Elden Ring as my top with the DLC, and then Sekiro underneath.
You're not the only one. No one else can do it. I'm the best.
This guy's such a dick. Like at first, when you play this game first, and you're like, how could this guy, or like, how could a dad be like this? Like he's an ass. But then later on, without jumping ahead. All right. A at the same time. For example, when a memory appears in the upper left corner, go up. I wonder if I could do that with the. Do I have to use the D-pad for that? Or I could use the stick. Got to use the stick. All right, here's a little practice. Press up. There we go. Did you get the hang of it? I think. We'll see.
You're out of your league. You're out of your league. No one can't do it. You're out of your league. You can't do it.
I don't know. I think I missed one. Hit it. Bam. There we go. We got it. We got it. That goes so quick. We got it, guys. We got the jack shot.
Yeah, right.
Whoa! What's that called?
Doesn't have a name. Anyone can do it if they try.
Show us one more time, yeah?
Jack shot. Bam. Anybody who's played this game and never didn't make it, never did this, I feel bad. That happened to me. I didn't make it the first time I played the game either. I never got the jack shot. Well, at least the first time I played.
That was the jack shot, wasn't it?
So you're playing through all the Final Fantasies? Not
Sir
yet.
Jack showed it to me when I was a child.
Every once in a while, like for these streams, for the Final Fantasy streams,
Jack Shot Mark III.
I make that a goal that if we hit so many super chats, maybe I'll consider that
name,
because that's a long.
You know what?
Oh my god, that's going to be a long series.
Mark 1 or Mark 2.
Right now we're just doing Final Fantasy X.
My old man said the name Mark III was just something to hook the crowd.
So I just went through a Souls binge, like I said, playing through all the Souls games. And on the one community
they really did
post, I put
I used to get so mad.
A poll to see what game we should play after the Souls binge, and Final Fantasy X won. So, from all the votes, we are here playing Final Fantasy X.
I don't know. But Sir Jack
now I only play
these.
I only play Final Fantasy X on Thursdays.
Here too.
Yes.
Tuesday's the other stream day.
If anything happened
I kind of leave it up in the air.
I should think word would get around
and then
fast.
Saturdays are more Elden Ring right now.
What would you do if you found him?
knows?
You've only played
I thought he died 10 years
15.
ago.
Yo, and what did you think of 15?
I'd probably
There's
just
so many
smack him
people that have mixed reviews of 15.
After everything he put
Personally,
Mom and
I
me through.
fucking loved 15.
And because he was famous,
Loved
I
it.
was always... Well, you should know, Yuna.
Hmm?
Your father's famous too. Everyone in Spira knows him, right?
Hmm.
Ain't it tough?
It is hard to follow in his footsteps as a summoner.
Sure.
But the honor of having a father like him surpasses all that, I think.
Well, there wasn't much to honor about my old man, that's for sure.
You shouldn't say that about your father.
I got the right.
I guess you do.
Ow!
Show me that move again.
Yo! I didn't think my old man would come to Luca. He never did like watching other people play. But I couldn't help feeling something bad was gonna happen. And these feelings of mine are usually right. Sure, I had told Waka I'd help him win the tournament, but I wasn't sure I had it in me to play at all anymore.
Well. Definitely different. The story confused me, but I loved the combat. Yeah, the story could be confusing at first. What I loved about it, though, was the movie that you could get. And once you get to a certain point in the game, if you switch over and watch the movie, it like kind of comes together a little bit better for you. I loved the movie, too. I thought it was really good. I really did love everything about that game. There wasn't much that I could say that I did not like. And that's kind of like an unpopular opinion. Damn. Is 16 good? Yeah, 16 was really good. I really enjoyed 16 as well. I didn't get the DLC for it though, which I do want to get that one day. But yeah, the combat is so good in 16. Then the story is great too, I think.
High Summoner O'Holland used to play for them. A big name to live up to. Their hometown was recently attacked by Sin. Isn't that right, Jimmy?
Yes, Baba. They're going to be pulling out all the stops to try and bring back the cup this year.
Exciting, isn't it, folks? Our next team off the ramp is... Well. If it isn't the Besaid Aurochs.
This always gets me, this part.
They're a living, breathing, statistical impossibility. I've never seen a team this bad.
Oh my god.
That's right. In 23 years, they've never made it past the first round.
23 years.
Only a few die-hard fans are in the audience today.
Best of luck to them and a safe journey back to Besaid.
Oh my god. They rip into him so bad.
Moving right along, our next team is... Here they are, folks. Our very own Luca Goers. They've got power, they've got speed, they've got teamwork. They're an all-round first-class team, and they're back home in Luca.
Without a doubt, they are the favorite this year, Baba. And after the way they dominated last year, it'd take a miracle for them to lose today.
You can say that again, Jimmy. Look at the crowd, folks. Look at the crowd. Looks like all of Luca has turned out to cheer the Goers on. They know, I know, and you know, folks. The Luca Goers are #1.
Yeah, it's like this every year, yeah? Don't let it bother you.
I wish they would remake all these. I just can't get past the graphics enough to play. Yeah, I think like this isn't too bad. I mean, it's still a little blocky, but it's from PS2 era. This remaster, this remaster I think did pretty well, except for a couple things. Me and Derek even talked about it before with the face gestures and different things. Like it's
we sure stood out though. We were on
it's a little off, but I think this looks okay.
Maester Micah is here.
And then, but like some of the earlier ones, like
the number 3 dock.
What's up now?
Like 1 through 6,
Maester Micah
just got an
That's
HD, the Pixel
Micah?
remaster,
Maester?
which looks really good.
Maester
I bought all
is the leader
those.
of all the peoples of Spira.
But it looks good
He's
for
come all the way from
for
Valefor.
that type
The
of
tournament is being held to
it's
honor his
pixelated
50 years
genre.
as Maester.
50 years? Shouldn't he be retired by now?
Hey, mind your mouth now.
But if there's any that
Let's all
really
go see him.
deserve a remake, something like Final Fantasy VII is doing, it's definitely 10. I know people, there's some people in the Final Fantasy community that are like, oh, you gotta redo 8, we gotta redo 8. You know what, fuck 8. I'm sorry. 8, I did not like, and I know that's my opinion, but this could use that kind of treatment, and holy shit, it would be big. I think it would be very big. Like, where do we gotta go? So we gotta go up. Go out this way. What's going on? Oh, this is where we meet.
Can't see a
Man.
thing. Shh.
That's a Guado, right?
Who could it be?
Isn't that Maester Seymour?
People of Spira, I thank you for your generous welcome. Rise, Maester Seymour, and all of you as well. I present to you the son of Maester Giskel Guado, who departed for the Farplane a fortnight past. As some of you already know, he has been officially ordained a Maester of Yevon.
I am Seymour Guado. I am honored to receive the title of Maester. In life, my father Giskel worked to foster friendship between man and Guado. I vow to carry on his legacy and to fulfill my duties as Maester to the best of my abilities.
You too, bow your head.
Mm-hmm. Guy's sketchy. Don't be looking at my girl.
Really psychs you up, yeah? All right, last meeting before the match. How so?
I grew up playing PS2 and 360 era, and every time I look at any of these games, I just think about how good they used to. Well, yeah, I mean, think about that time though. Like these were top of the line graphics back then, right? This game especially. Holy shit. I grew up in the Atari 2600 era. Where you got
Where's
some
Waka?
blinks on a screen.
Let the matchup draws. We had to play the Goers in the first match last year.
The year before that, and the one before that, too.
Well, we would have lost to anyone anyway.
Captain Walker.
We're playing the Albed Sykes first. If we win, we're in the finals. That's right, we got seeded. 2 wins, and we're the champions. First things first. Let's go over the basics again, boys.
I already know how to play the fucking game. And we're gonna get our ass kicked. Just so you know.
There you are. Someone said they saw Sir Orin in a cafe.
Orin?
Orin?
Yes, Sir Orin. Let's go find him.
Hey! Hey! The game starts like real soon. You come back quick, yeah?
Hey, I'll be back.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, alright.
Hey, Wonka. You're stiff, man. No, not your face. Just breathe out. Relax.
Okay.
Like this. Just breathe. Yeah.
Yeah, there's quite a bit left to do before the
Maybe
match.
now we can find Sir Jekt.
Huh? How?
Sir
And
Orin
I
was
don't
also
think I'm
my
gonna have
father's
enough
guardian.
time tonight to get to it.
So, he might know where Sir Jekt is. Let's go now.
It didn't even occur to me to think that the Orin Yuna was talking about and the one that I knew from Xanarkand could be 2 different people. I don't know why, but I knew it was the same guy. I knew it was the same Orin.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go searching first. There's a save sphere in there. I thought there was... Wasn't there something over here? No. I'll just save it here. We'll go searching around for a little bit, but I don't think I'm going to have enough time.
Hey! Albed Sykes, right? Some Albed saved me the other day, and this girl Riku gave me food, and...
Riku!
You don't understand me, do you?
Of course not.
Anyway, if you meet Riku, tell her thanks for me.
Why do people do that?
And as for the first game, may the best team win.
Like, if somebody doesn't understand the language, right, at all, they talk slower and, like, how Titus just did. It's like, it doesn't matter how you say it. They don't under-fucking-stand. So, what the hell you think that's doing for it? It's not improving the situation. Another primer. High potions. I can't go in there. Geez, she's tall. Holy fuck. Let me in there. How about in here? Nope. Oh, I never noticed that. We're underwater? Little dude. Oh man, I can't go in there, I guess. Can I go in there? No. Alright. Let's head Number 5. Alright, let's actually... We're gonna have to end here. It's already after 11:30. Got work in the morning. But, we'll continue on this amazing journey. This is so much fun, guys. I really love this game, and I hope you're having fun with it as well. But I'm gonna have to call it a night. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the stream, both on Twitch and YouTube. Jacob, I'm glad you came back. It's great to have you and talk some Sekiro shop, of course. I fucking love it. And if you want to come back next week, chat some more, give me some updates and see how far you got with the game. Steve-O, absolutely amazing. Thank you so much again for the super chat. And I will be thinking about you next time I have my tuna sandwich. I don't care, man. This one's for Steve-O. And check the community tab. There may be a picture for you waiting on YouTube. And of course, Derek, great to have you in. I know you're busy today, but hope you're enjoying one of your requested games on the channel, Final Fantasy X. And hopefully we'll get to chat a little bit more either on Discord. So if you haven't joined the Discord, come on over and chat with me on that. And then if not, Derek, I'll see you on the next stream. But our next stream will be Saturday. We're going to be continuing on our Elden Ring Journey of Convergence mod. We're almost done with that game. And then we could focus more on Night Rain. I fucking love that game. So, PD over on Twitch, thank you so much again for jumping on. And I'm glad you're able to go through the Sekiro walkthrough there. And I'm glad it's helping you as much as I could help. All right, guys, have a good night, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.